What is up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? Is Bitcoin trapping everybody? Are we going absolute trapped here with this massive trap that is going everywhere here in crypto trapping world? What an absolute trap zone that we are. And Bitcoin's trapping everyone. What do you think about that? We are going to go right away through the scenarios here, technical analysis on Bitcoin, and we are going to talk about, basically, why are we getting this bounce? Is it true that we are going to be forming, this bump and run scenario? We are kind of breaking out from this resistance. We're breaking out from the daily open. We are breaking out from previous day. Point of control. Is this bullish, or do we need a little bit more of a squeeze here to the upside, legends? Let me know right away. What do you think? Because yes, daily open has been smashed through just today, just right now, basically during the last few minutes, right? Daily open, previous day, point of control here. We have a high volume node that we did get a bit of choppiness today, a bit of, a bit of support, a bit of resistance. Not really doing much here. Getting this drop, massive double bottom right over here. We are breaking, legends. We are breaking lower high resistance. Are we going to be seeing again? Is it happening again? Just like we mentioned in today's video update. Look at my face. What an absolute trap. Bitcoin trapping everybody. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We are getting the breakout here from this resistance, guys, and it does look like it's pretty legit. Did you jump into a long position? I can already tell you that I jumped into a long position. I've also been shorting. I have got a video tutorial, guys, explaining how I make over $100 every single day trading. Okay, I'm going to explain it. One of the strategies, and it's coming out on Sunday, okay? How I'll make over $100 going through the strategy, and I think you could be very excited because of that video, because I actually do live trading on the actual strategy, and it's very simple to understand. It is under 20 minutes. If you are new to the channel, you are going to see the explanation of that strategy, doing live trading, just explaining you how I get into some of my trading setup. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see and you want to learn the fast way with live trading on the tutorial, not on none of this BS of, this can, you can long here, it's going to be, live trading, showing you the exact strategy for scalping with high leverage, managing your risk very, very well. Legends, my favorite exchanges, you get the deal. It's Bybit and 𝗖𝗫xe. I know some people cannot trade on Bybit. However, Bybit is the number one. They are the number one most respected cryptocurrency, exchange. If you cannot trade on Bybit, 𝗖𝗫xe is a great deal. You got an insane bonus with 𝗖𝗫xe as well. Second link down below. We are trying to break out here. Are we going to successfully break out? Are we going to create a little bit of a swing failure pattern from these local highs of today? It does not look like. It does look like that Bitcoin has been trapping everybody. We got into a big, massive, fat trap, right? You might have seen that from other people that, apparently Bitcoin is trapping a lot of people every single day. What's going on? Anyway, it's very entertaining. We love crypto. We love crypto. We love crypto, Twitter and YouTube as well. Let me know, guys. Did Bitcoin trap you today? It didn't certainly trap me. Anyway, hey, let's go right away with market M here. Hey, Andy, your value area high, low, and point of control strategy working nicely. I entered a long at the retest of the value area low at $68,200. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. The thing is, like I explained on one of the strategy, it does not happen always. Look at this. The strategy that I basically uploaded last week, there's something last week or 2 weeks ago, it does work very nicely. You probably can open inside of the previous day value area. You can, move here to the upside. Look at this in this case, right? You're moving up. You're kind of forming a double top right there. This is the thing, guys. We need to be very careful with double tops and double bottoms, because we do get supported at certain levels that we do mention, right? However, when we double top, we need to understand that that is just getting, it's just getting exhausted. It's double topping, right? A double top is a double top, means it can reverse back down, right? So, like I said, sometimes when we do get above here, this was absolute golden. If you did get into this trading setup, I managed to get into the double bottom, right? This is, when we are moving down here, we had a daily level. We had the 618 Fibonacci from the pivot low, okay? Right over here, pivot low from the 2nd, 3rd of April to the pivot high. Pay attention right there. Look at this, legends. Oh my goodness. We talked about this major level of support to potentially get the bounce, to get the double bottom on the lower time frames. Who has not been paying attention here? This was mentioned on yesterday's live stream. If we were to break to lower levels, we are paying attention to the 618 from the pivot low to the pivot high here, okay? And we are looking for those local internal double bottom scenarios, exactly where we have that 618 Fibonacci. We have the daily level right over there, my goodness. And we are looking for those local internal double bottoms to jump into a long position, guys. It is really not that complicated. We make it complicated. Trading is boring. You need to be patient. We're waiting for the level. Oh my goodness, what now? We just, this is boring. This guy's, a bunch of BS. We talk about the levels. We need to be waiting for the levels, whether it takes 1, 2, 3 days, right? Pretty funny how, I was talking about this, possible bump and run. Is it happening again? Reversal warning here. Now, what happened is that we got a drop, okay? And we tested the lows. Does that mean that this is, not going to happen anymore? Absolutely not. This is probably going to give you an even better entry. No doubt that this, if it breaks up, we do have high probability that we're going to see the momentum continuing to the upside in the next coming days. However, if we move down, like we mentioned on yesterday's live stream, we could be hitting the 618 Fibonacci. We could be hitting that daily level when we zoom out, okay? We could be hitting that daily level. And, when we take a look at this pivot low to the pivot high, my goodness, you got a daily level. The point of control from the entire month of March, that was an interesting zone, no doubt. Very, very interesting zone. Which is slightly beneath the 618. We had a pretty wide range, okay? So this is where the people get extremely confused, right? Pay attention here, because this is going to save you from taking the informed decisions. You're like, we got a daily level. We got the 618. We got the point of control right over here. Oh my God, which one should I long? What should I do? Somebody shoot me, It's, you just need to wait patiently for the reaction. So the reaction is there, kind of, right? You're hitting the daily, you're hitting the 618. You might think to yourself, my goodness, what the heck should I do now? Should I long or not? I don't know what the heck I should do. I'm probably going to lose all my money because I don't know what to do. I don't have good risk management. And let me just tell you one thing, legends. You just need to wait. You need to wait, okay? Sometimes you're just going to get that wick down and you're just going to bounce. And it is what it is. Then you just, you get that V-shaped recovery. However, a lot of the times, and even most of the times, you actually double bottom at the spot. And this is where, we're going to take a look at this right away. We're probably creating a small little failed auction from today's highs at the moment. I personally am not really interested shorting or doing anything right there at the moment. Probably going to get a bounce. Probably getting a bounce right there. The volume is not too bad. We've probably got volume strategy here on the lower time frames for any of those scalpers. Any of those scalpers right there. Let's just zoom in here and take a look at this uptrend. We love resistance, support, flip, keeping it easy, keeping it simple. The volume is not too great, to be honest. I would want to see this high volume candle right over here. Yeah, we got that high volume candle, which is all the way down here. Done, yeah. Not that great. I mean, this green box area could be that entry point. The highest volume is all the way down here. I mean, look at volume strategy here. Playing very, very nicely. High volume spike right over here. I mean, this did not quite reach it, but you basically, this is a staircase, right? It is a staircase. Let's just wait right over here. If we do manage to get to that high volume, we want, the highest volume level. And that is the area that would be nice to get into that long position to test those highs, to be honest. I would prefer the price to come all the way down to this level and get a little bit of a reaction here on lower time frames to then possibly come up and test the highs. It might bounce from here just because we do have this resistance right there, and you're just looking for a basic resistance support flip. I would rather see the price action coming down to fill in this kind of single print here from this move up, and also hitting that high volume node. That would be the sweet spot. It's coming down to that level right now. So it does get a reaction here at $69,430. And this is just basically pure volume strategy. Would remain patient right there. Let the candle, hit that zone, get a bit of a reaction, because you might just, you might just as well continue this uptrend. It's not very much of a risk to reward, but overall, we are trending up. We are retracing to a high volume node. Not looking, I mean, the main reason why this area right now is not the best looking one is because, it's because of this basically, right? You kind of long in very, very late. It is a scalping long. However, you might just as well come up and test those highs again, right? Because, you might think that this is a swing failure pattern right there. It's a swing failure pattern. Oh my goodness, this is going to dump right now. You might just as well get one more move to the upside, potentially to test the highs in the next coming minutes. Yeah, it needs to hold right there where it is. It needs to hold right there where we at. Get a quick little bounce from that level. Let's go right away and go through the comment section. I can see Devolt is here. Like smashed. Market M. Hello. NB. Goran. Hello. Hi Devolt. Thank you for the education. Yeah, and Devolt as well. Check out Devolt's channel. He's always providing great education, great alpha. Right now we are exactly at the high volume node. We are getting a small reaction right there. Small reaction right over here. Let's get two more candlesticks here, and I think we're good. I don't want the waterfall right there. It's a matter of being a little bit patient. It looks pretty good. It's probably going to get the bounce. Probably going to get the bounce. Yeah, it is getting the reaction. The reaction is good. Let's jump into a long position right now. And set stop loss right away. 69,120. Will it drop? Will it drop? Will it go up to the highs? we're going to figure out right now. 69,950. Not much of a risk to reward. I mean, the only bad thing about this trading setup right there is that we are forming a little bit of a swing failure pattern. So it's not the best looking one. It's not the best looking one, you know, because on higher time frames, it is a risky one. This is not a scalp long that I would take usually. It was just not too much risk right there. But as we, just because of volume strategy, we are basically testing all of these, it's just, you're kind of longing into resistance, right? It's not the best looking one. You might just get one more move here to the upside because, I mean, this is a classic, swing failure pattern zone right there. And you might get, a lot of people being bearish right over here as well on the rejection and just get one more leg here to the upside. However, you're not, you might be back testing the swing failure pattern level. Really, it's not the best level to get into a scalp long because we've already gone up quite a lot. It's a big level of rejection. So, yeah, it's not the best right there. Let's go right away through the comment section. It's a trap. What's the trap? Yeah, I mean, if you do follow other, I can see trap everywhere, okay? If you do follow other people, you might know that, Bitcoin has been trapping a lot of people. Don't let me get squeezed. What's the trap is going on? I like the trap music. Yes, trap music. Looks like that. Oh, we are wanting to hold here. Oh my goodness. It's probably going to stop me out here. Stop me out on this small little trade. I mean, we do have the high volume. We do have volume strategy. It could just bounce from here. If it just drops, then it is what it is. Small little scalp lost here on the live stream. Overall, we're going to take a look at, let's hope that we are going to get that bounce. Let's hope that we are going to get that continuation to the upside because potentially this is a bump and run pattern. And we are, volume is not too... The volume is not great, to be honest here. Volume is not massive on this breakout, right? When we do break a certain level of resistance, I want to see big volume. I want to see, there is okay volume. Let's leave it that way. The volume is okay. I would rather see a little bit more volume. We are breaking above today's daily open. We are breaking above today's daily open. We are breaking above the previous day point of control with, a significant move, right? Let's be honest. That move is relatively strong. The price action is quite pumpy. Where we currently at the moment, it's a really a massive rejection level. I mean, we might just get one more leg here to the upside. But no doubt that this is a rejection point, guys, as we do know on the higher time frames. Main reason why it's a rejection point is because you're basically testing a series of highs from, yesterday and today. And it's a classic test the highs and probably get a pretty decent rejection in the next coming hours. So, I don't mind jumping into this little scalp long attempt with good risk management. But, you might just as well get saved from that high volume on lower time frames, right? This is kind of the ultimate zone where it should get a quick bounce because if it loses here, the lows, then obviously, it could go to much lower levels. It's just not the greatest. You should manage risk very, very well if you are attempting this long position. Don't go too crazy here with the leverage. Because on higher time frames, like I explained, we've got a major lower high rejection, right? Kind of a wick. Could we see the price of Bitcoin going to $74,000 in the next coming days, legends? We do have a bunch of liquidity all the way up here at $74,000. This is short liquidations, billions of dollars. I'm longing at 100x. I have also got 100x here on 𝗬cie. But let me explain to you the reason why, because I got a video tutorial ready with good risk management, with a trading strategy that's extremely simple to understand. And also I share the risk management that is going to be out on Sunday. I'm going to do a little bit, there's going to be a bit of editing behind it to make it look nice. But you're going to enjoy that video. It's a simple strategy. It's less than 20 minutes, super easy to understand. You're going to enjoy it very, very much. Okay. For any new people, that are looking for those great videos on strategies, this is going to be coming out during the weekend, and it's super simple to understand. It's going to bounce. It doesn't look like it. It's getting the reaction, but this is the thing. When we do take a look at lower time frame trading setups, and we look for a possible scenario that could happen, we need to always zoom out on higher time frames. And when we zoom out on higher time frames, that this is just not the greatest level to get into a long position. Now, yeah, you could arguably discuss it's an okay long area for a scalp. Okay, you could get into a long scalp right over here, but this is a small scalp setup. I'm happy to lose this position, right? It's just a stop loss here beneath the low. If we do manage to pump and claim those highs, absolutely great. However, when we do get that rejection on higher time frames, right, from a major level right over here, a major level of resistance, you just got the price action kind of claiming those highs, right? It looks like an impossible level to be hit after basically a few hours, right, of this downtrend. You're like, oh, we're not going to hit this high. However, these highs, it's definitely a target zone on higher time frame, right? I already took a bit of profits on this long position, but I would be expecting, if we are going to, hit 72,700, the highs that we've formed the last few days here, I got to take profit at those highs, because I do think that those highs could be claimed in the next coming days, right? I'm going to take a couple of days. There is something that I'm worried about. Check Doge, Andy. 75K in 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be that quick. There is, shout out to you, Andy. Splash Fire Firms. Thank you very much, my brother. Longs wrecked. Hence, I only buy spot. Leave leverage for brave bros, says Laurel. Hey, a bit of leverage trading is fine. You need to know exactly, where to enter and where to have your invalidation points, okay? Having invalidation points is very, very important, right? Have small little losses is very, very important when you're doing your trading. Basically, leverage trading is fine. However, a lot of people just cannot manage, leverage trading. They risk too much. They are very revenge. They have big ego. I don't have any ego at all. I don't revenge trade. I'm very, very chilled when I'm trading. I've learned this skill during the last, few years, and this is how you need to take it. Make small, consistent profits, right? I've just got a few $100s from this long position, right? I've been making, significant gains the last few weeks, in the last few months, but this is all about building up, right? I get into scalp and day trades. They're only just a few $100s, but a few $100 here, a few $100 there, just 1,000 here, 1,000 there, you end up with, multiple 5 figures by the end of the month, right? Not 6 figures just yet. Don't make $200,000-300,000 just on trading just yet. I will get there, not to worry. That is going to happen, of course, in the coming years, but not for the moment. Multiple 5 figures, is more than enough. Don't you want to do that? Absolutely, right? What other random job, or even if you have a business right out there that, that you can make $20,000, $30,000 every single month, even $40,000, right? and not having millions of dollars behind you, right? Just by having a few tens of $1,000s, you can be making these gains consistently. You just need to know how to enter, how to lose. Losing is such a, one of the, it's part of the game, obviously. This. For anybody that's not, non-experienced here, let's go right away. And shall we take a look at Dogecoin? Shall we take a look at Dogecoin? There is a chart that I'm worried about, guys. That is the DXY. DXY legends. We got an epic bounce after today's news. When we had today's news coming out, which inflation is up, by the way, by 0.1%. Inflation is up. It's at 3.5%. Core inflation is up. And DXY got a huge major bounce today. You know where we got the bounce, legends? You know it. At the point of control from 2022 and 2023. We got an epic bounce from that point of control of 2021, 2022 and 2023. My Tradingview is just, I don't know what they have got. This is the point of control of 2022 and 2023. We got a massive bounce today. We're just retesting those highs from the last few days. If we do break through here, the highs, created just a few days ago, basically on the 2nd of April, we're currently testing it right there. This needs to triple top right there, come down. If not, if we're breaking through these highs, it ain't going to be looking too great for Bitcoin in the next coming weeks, right? Despite the massive bullish news that we have. We have insane bullish news, which is basically Hong Kong. We do have, Hong Kong ETFs are going to be approved. Hong Kong is set to approve spot Bitcoin ETF next week, reports indicate. And we have the halving in 9 days. Supply shock, in just a matter of 10 days. This is not going to be instant. I don't see this happening. There's nothing going to happen on the halving day, right? It's probably going to dump, or I don't know. I don't think not much is going to happen. It hasn't happened in the past. But long term, of course, once we see those inflows continuing, and by the looks of things, Hong Kong ETF approval have accelerated to next week. That is when we do have the Bitcoin halving. Most accounts on, Cointelegraph or CT weren't making a big deal about them, but they are a big deal, no doubt. Hong Kong, it is not, Wall Street, but still there is, billions, tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars traded there every single day. They are going to take us to $100,000 plus due to, in time, basically very, very soon in the next coming months. No doubt that there is, there's going to be massive inflows once this ETF is approved. Hong Kong, it's not the United States, but still it is a big deal. The inflows are going to be quite large. We do have the Bitcoin halving just 9 days away. This is crazy. It's getting very, very close. Not much is going to happen, but the supply shock, no doubt, is going to have a high impact in the next coming months. Could we see a little bit of a downtrend, just in the next coming weeks, right? Till we have the ETFs approved in Hong Kong. The halving is not going to be much of an event, in the short term. It's going to be interesting. Let's go right away. Right. Let's take a look. Right. Supported by the richest, most influential man alive. Okay. Calm down. We got some fights here in the comment section. Calm down. Let's go right away through Dogecoin. Shall we take a look at Dogecoin right away? Let's go through Dogecoin. We've got a lot of doges here in the comment section. Calm down, legends. Calm down. We don't want fighting. No fighting. No fighting in the comment section. Let's go right away and take a look at Dogecoin. Doge bottomed at 6 cents in 2020. It was at 0.002 cents. So, I mean, yeah, no doubt Dogecoin is going to go to all-time high. We've been talking about this for a long time. Dogecoin will hit all-time high. Dogecoin has been very bullish. Shout out to 𝗬vault, who actually has, was predicting very nicely the movement here. Well, 𝗬vault and myself, going from the 8 cent, 7-8 cent level to actually get this breakout. 𝗬vault was actually trading this with the Legends trading community, saying, hey, this looks very good. We're going to have the lower high resistance breaking out and very likely going to go to, much higher levels. And we're looking at the 1.618 extension, right? We're talking about all of these technical moves. Look at this playing out very nicely just a few weeks after. Dogecoin will hit all-time high. There's no doubt about it. I have no doubt that Dogecoin, being the leading meme coin out there, is going to hit all-time high. So it's kind of worth having a bag of Dogecoin. No doubt it is definitely worth having a bag of Dogecoin, because it's a kind of a guaranteed 3-4x in the next coming months or years, right? We ain't going to give any timeline. We're not going to give a timeline, but it's the meme coin king, right? It's not Pepe, it's not Bonk, it's not Shiba Inu, it is Dogecoin, right? So anyway, followed by Big Cash. Yeah, no doubt. Dogecoin is the #1 meme coin. It's just going to hit all-time high. There's nothing we need to discuss about that, okay? Some of the meme coins, yeah, we could discuss that, 99% of them are not going to reach all-time high. But Dogecoin, yeah, absolutely is. It is worth. I think Dogecoin is actually a good investment, in my opinion. No financial advice, but it's a good investment for the long term, right? It's a kind of a Bitcoin. It's the Bitcoin of the meme coins. So it's definitely worth having something in the portfolio, in my opinion, even though I don't hold some, right? How do you think about that? Hypocrite. Yeah, but I might be buying some Dogecoin though. I mean, I've got, the deal. I've got about 20 altcoins. I don't want to have 50 altcoins. I've had it. I've had it. I really don't want to have a massive bag of altcoins. Who's behind Bitcoin? Who made it? Elias, Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't actually know if who is it. Some people say it's a group of people. It's one entity, a few people. He was Japanese. He was American. Some people say it was the Chainlink founder. What's his name? 𝗤𝗔 Nazareth, or whatever his name is. But anyway, a lot of speculation. BTC is bouncing. Almost got stopped out on that trade. In the long position still. Yeah, let's see if it does. I mean, the main reason of this quick long scalp, I mean, it did test the lows on Bybit, on BTC US dollar on Bybit. If I would have traded BTC US dollar on Bybit, it would have got stopped out. But the main reason why you're kind of holding here and you are getting the bounce is because of the high volume node, right? I mean, this is where you should be putting your stop loss. I mean, give or take. This is some people right now. This does not usually happen. Where you basically come all the way down to the lows of that high volume node. This is a very difficult level here. It's really not a zone to do anything, to be honest, because you are in the middle of a breakout, okay, that looks quite bullish, okay? You are getting above the daily open, which is maintaining our support, by the way. It is getting the bounce exactly at the daily open from today. Look at that. Where's VWAP? VWAP is very far away. My goodness. VWAP is very far away. So the thing here is it's really not a zone to do much, in my opinion. You either sniper shorted right over here, long in here is a little bit dangerous, to be honest. This could be a huge, massive fake out from, the volume is not huge. It is okay, but it's not huge. It's not the best zone because, like I said, you're just testing these high volume levels right there. Proven level of resistance. Getting the rejection from this downtrend. I mean, I don't like being a breakout trader unless you get a massive move with high volume, right? If you get a massive move with a high volume and then you come back down, then you're a little bit more confident for that long position. Daily open, the previous day point of control is kind of sitting where the daily open is. A little bit risky. No doubt it is a risky long. It is a risky long. But yeah, previous day point of control. Previous day point of control. Where we do have the daily open. I mean, this is bouncing at that exact level. Creating a swing failure pattern locally. A bit of it's an aggressive long position right there. I mean, I got in based on volume strategy, and on MEXC we did not claim those lows. Yeah, I mean, we are in a local uptrend, so the trend is your friend, and obviously the trend is your friend when you're looking for short positions here. You need to understand that the overall local trend is to the upside, so you do want to look for scalp longs, no doubt. You do want to enter those scalp longs at these levels of support. Yeah, daily open, small little local. It is a horrible zone, to be honest, guys. It is definitely a horrible zone because this is such a big rejection point. They could just do this. It's such a big rejection point. The volume is not too convincing. When we do take a look at it on the higher time frames, we can see how it's just a very dodgy place to get into longs on the retracement, purely based on the rally that we've had to and rejected from these highs, right? It's just it's kind of, we've claimed liquidity right now. The rally is over. It could actually be a fake out and turn around in the next coming hours. You can manage risk, no doubt, very well. The local trend is up. If you're managing risk very well, then obviously, take it with a pinch of salt. In bump and run, we trust, says Market M. Yes. Bump and run pattern that was mentioned on videos update. It is a scenario that could definitely happen, right? We have broken out. We are above the daily open. We are above the oh my goodness, I don't know what the heck's going on with Tradingview, but the last 2 days it is just not loading. I've refreshed, I've done everything, guys. What the heck is going on with my Tradingview? I'm getting on my nerves. The last 2 days it's been extremely laggy. I have the best internet, the best computer. All the different tabs go really well. Tradingview, I don't know what the heck's going on. But anyway, bump and run scenario, legends. We do have right over here, this one that was very nicely playing out to perfection, coming all the way up to the highs right there for your take profit. This is why we take profit at the target zone. Bump and run target profit zone is the highs right over here. It is the highs where you take profit no matter what. You did not manage to continue to the upside to all-time high. Bump and run target, you take those profits at 71,800, 500, right? Those highs. You know, if you are still holding longs from here, in the next coming days, it might just roll down. So you need to take those profits. You need to take those profits. To be honest, this level is just is very nasty, because let's talk about the rejection point here. So say that we do get a pullback. It ain't going to be looking too great, because we'll be getting below the daily open, below the previous day point of control. So, you know, hey, we have broken out from the bump and run, right? I mean, it's not really, it's not a bump. This was more of a bump and run, okay? To be honest, this is a bit of a very dodgy bump and run. It's a very dodgy bump and run. But it could play out. It could play out. We have broken lower high resistance. We do not want to break beneath the previous day point of control, to be honest. A little bit of choppiness is going to be acceptable. Previous day, you know, previous day point of control. Let's get this on another color in white. Sorry, my bad. We don't really want to break down here successfully. I mean, I want to talk about the most important levels of support here to take into consideration. Let's go through the comment section, because Tradingview is just driving me nuts. I need to solve this because it's been super extremely laggy during the last 2 days. I don't know what the heck's going on. Let me know, guys. You know, BTC has also trapped me, Andy, says Gary Gensler. We got Gary Gensler in the comment section. How cool is that? How cool is that? We got Gary Gensler. Bitcoin definitely trapped Gary Gensler. Bitcoin is trapping everyone. Legends. How cool is that for a title? I got inspired by some other influencers. What do you think about that? Andy Shankar from India. Hey, how are you doing? Look at this. I got something for you. What do you think about this? We have 𝗵𝗫𝗀𝗃𝗃. What do you think about this? Look at him. He's turned Indian. How cool is that? 𝗵𝗫𝗀𝗃𝗃. My goodness. Oh my goodness. You gotta love crypto space. You gotta love the crypto space. Apparently, a 17-year-old who bought $500 worth of 𝗵𝗫𝗀𝗃𝗃 just sold and cashed out for a cool $1 million in profit. I love crypto. I love crypto as well. We got that here from Gordon. Absolutely epic. We have the US Bitcoin spot ETF trading volume that surpasses 200 billion within just 3 months, legends. 200 billion in just 3 months. Absolutely crazy. This is going to continue for the coming years, guys. How many Bitcoin do you hold? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know. You know, it will be fun. You know, how many Bitcoin do you own, legends? One? Do you have more than 1 Bitcoin? Do you have more than 10 Bitcoin? Do you have 0 Bitcoin? Let me know right away. Do you have 0.01 Bitcoin? Let me know, guys. I would like to see how many people have. Hey, and no, I do not want any liars, because a lot of people are going to say, I got, you know, 10,000 Bitcoin and stuff like that. Don't be cheeky. Say the truth. Let me know, legends, how many Bitcoin have you got in the comment section. It will be fun to see. Jackie Wood, I got my mother here, always giving insane support to the channel, enjoying the live streams. Buy a lot of ICP and Mina. I have been buying some Mina protocol. I am in the red. I am in the red on Mina protocol, legends. And, you know, this is a coin that I was talking about I'm happy to start buying, to keep buying up here. You know what is a good project that I will keep buying if it goes under $100? Me, personally, QNT, baby. I'm going to buy some more QNT. The VCs behind this is just absolutely crazy. This project is just has to do well. The team, the roadmap, the fundamentals, the investors behind it. It's just very unlikely to fail. QNT. This is just an insane project. Same as Mina Protocol. And if this does drop beneath $100 in the next coming weeks, maybe, I think it's just going to be a golden opportunity. In my opinion, this is not a coin that is going to do 100x, but I do think it can do in between a 5-10x. And I am very happy with those gains, no doubt, in the next 1 to 2 years. I'm going for the safe bets as well. Point 15. 1 Bitcoin, says Andy Van. Very nice. 34, says Ayush. My goodness, somebody has 34 Bitcoin. That's a pretty impressive numbers right over there. Very, very good. How many do I have? I'm going to say I've got more than one. I've got more than one, and I have less than 100. I'll let you think how many Bitcoin I have. 1.1. I think having a 1 Bitcoin is like the overall goal. That was my goal back in 2018. I had to have 1 Bitcoin. Of course, I managed to achieve to get 1 Bitcoin back in 2018. And I think the overall goal for the future is to have 1 Bitcoin. You need to have 1 Bitcoin, right? It's like 1 whole Bitcoin. In the next coming years, most of the people will not afford to have, well, not even 0.1 Bitcoin, right? Nowadays, 0.1 Bitcoin is already $6,000, almost $7,000. I mean, having 1 Bitcoin in the next coming years, you are going to be in the elite. There's only just about 70 millionaires in the world, meaning that they have over $1 million, right? And not even, all of the millionaires in the world cannot hold more than 0.3 Bitcoin, right? That means, the price should be going above $1 million, right? If every single millionaire, right, wants to have 1 Bitcoin. 200,000 US dollar tether of Bitcoin held by the prop firms. Yes, sir. That is completely true. That is correct. I had 44 BTC back in 2017, but lost all through trading. My goodness, are you serious? Hex Freedom. You definitely need to manage risk very, very well, have very strong invalidation points, okay? You need to be, trading is beautiful. I think trading is one of the best careers in the world, because you have a lot of time. If you do it responsibly, you can make a fantastic income. Sky is the limit on trading. You can make a few $100s a month. You can make several $100,000 a month if you scale up during the years. But trading can be very difficult for the people that, it's just very difficult, no doubt. It's especially the first beginning few years, because people do revenge trade. That's the word that I was looking at for. Revenge trade. A lot of revenge trading. People lose money and they get into very bad trading habits, adding to their position and stuff like that. I mean, my biggest fault trading was getting into a very bad swing position where I was adding to the position. I was expecting a reversal in a few days, adding to the position, and back in the day, I lost almost $20,000, which was a lot of money for me back in the day. So all of this toxic trading, you need to stay away from this, adding to the position and stuff like that. Legends, have invalidation points. Be happy with the stop loss. You're going to get into another trade tomorrow and make more from that stop loss. Andy, thanks for sharing your knowledge. Blessing to you, man. You're awesome. Splash Fire Films, thank you very much for joining the live stream and enjoying very much, you know, everything crypto. Hey, Splash. Reward Quant, Andy, I bought 4 Bitcoin for $4,000 in 2016, but lost all of them on Ponzi scheme. Wow, MMM. Yes. There has been a huge amount of Ponzi's during the last several years, right? What's the most famous one? One of the most famous one, BitConnect. BitConnect was one that was going on back in 2015, 2016. It collapsed, obviously, like all of them. I also got one in Spain, which was called Arbistar, and it was basically a bot doing arbitrage, which is, you know, basically buying crypto from other exchanges and selling them, you know, buying them cheaper and selling them more expensive, which was a total scam. It was a total scam. It was a pyramid scheme. All of those new people that were joining, you know, the old people were the ones that were getting BitConnect. Yeah, the ones that were getting paid were the people that were joining in. There's been a lot of them, okay? A lot of them. There was OneCoin as well. OneCoin. Does anybody remember OneCoin? There's an insane documentary as well on YouTube about OneCoin. It was a Bulgarian woman that invented this cryptocurrency. I think it was back in 2016 or 2015. She scammed thousands of people and billions of dollars, and a lot of people lost their life savings. There was a very sad documentary, you know, on YouTube, and it shares how hundreds of people really believed in this new Bitcoin, which was OneCoin, and a lot of people got scammed and lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, their life savings, right? It was horrible. Horrible, horrible. There's a nice documentary on YouTube somewhere about OneCoin, right? One of the biggest crypto scams ever. Ponzi schemes. Andy, are you still long? Yes, it is. It is still in the long. I would probably want to get out of this long position. I mean, it might as well just recover right there and have a move up to the highs. Almost got stopped out. But yeah, we are holding kind of the daily open. We're holding the previous day point of control. This is a classic level where, you know, a lot of people are looking at this for a rejection. Yeah. I think many would short this range. It's not a bad level for a short, no doubt. You're testing these resistance levels kind of in a swing failure pattern. It's just a liquidity grab, and then you're looking for the movement down in the next coming hours. It's not really the greatest zone to jump into the long. I mean, what you do have here is very strong support. Daily open, previous day point of control. Much better to get in at lower levels. Much better to get in at lower levels on these local swing failure patterns and be very defensive. Stop loss at break even. If you come down, wick beneath the level, get back above, you can consider re-entering a long position, possibly to test those highs in the next coming hours. So yeah, I'm overall in the long position here on Bybit from much lower levels. This is basically from the double bottom, so we got a break down here. And by the way, legends, on Bybit, you get the best deal down below. It's my #1 crypto trading platform. I love it. I know I will have no issues whatsoever with this platform for the next coming years. There's some other ones that, they're okay. They are still here. They've been here for a few years. There is no KYC for the moment because a lot of people cannot trade on Bybit. You can trade on 𝗬𝗫. You have the best deals down below. If you cannot trade on Bybit, trade on 𝗬𝗫, guys, and you have the best deals down below. 𝗬𝗫 as a second option, just with an email and a password, you can start trading. Smash up that like button while you're at it. Right. What are we going to talk about? We got that bunch of liquidity, billions of dollars of short liquidations sitting at all-time high. Is this bump and run scenario pattern going to come into fruition? Is it going to happen? Are we going to see the continuation to the upside? If we do retrace down legends, are we going to hold the previous day value area low? Because that is a level that I would consider looking for a long position. Anybody that has missed out in longing from lower levels as a day trade swing trade and not scalping, I think that this previous day value area low, which is sitting with a lower high resistance. Good entry, bro. 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃. We have him here, the absolute legend himself. We need to do a collaboration. Thanks for the super chat, brother. No need, as always. Guys, if you haven't checked out 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃, I'm sure you do know who he is. He is an absolute legend. He does his live streams, video updates on a treadmill, live trading as well. Absolutely epic. Getting in huge trades, by the way. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Shout out to you. Go and check 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃 if you haven't already. Legends. He absolutely crushes it. Anyway, treadmill 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃. Here he is. We need to get a collaboration going, brother. We need to get a collaboration. Let's go. Let's go right away. Shout out to 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃. Still on the treadmill. Yeah, he sleeps on the treadmill, I think. Let me know, Jason, in the comment. Do you sleep on the treadmill? Pump soon collab, Casper. Yes, we will be getting a collab soon. We did a collab many years ago, I think in 2021. My early stages on YouTube, maybe 2020 or 2021, when we just had 10, 20,000, 30,000 subscribers. Anyway, when really good traders join your stream, you're doing something right, Andy. Yeah, he's a very, very, very good trader. Got the movement down here on Bitcoin. This one did stop me out for sure. Oh, almost stopped me out. It's probably going to hold it. If it does, it's not a bad. Let's see if it does create a swing failure pattern from these lows. It would, local swing failure pattern. I mean, this daily open, oh, it just got to move up there. It did a very quick local. I mean, this is massive support. The previous day, point of control, the daily open, it might create a bit of choppiness right there and then get the bounce. We do have the lower high resistance trend line from the bump and run. Is it a fake out and we're going to start dropping? I mean, the lower high resistance trend line is the support level. It is quite low. We could come down to the VWAP. Let's talk about that level of support, legends. We got VWAP. We got lower high resistance from bump and run. We got previous day value area low. I got someone in the comment section saying that he's been using that strategy of the previous day value levels. And he said that on this movement down and on the recovery above previous day value area low, he jumped into a long position at, $68,400. Absolutely epic. Riding this to the upside. Hey, we're creating a little bit of a failed auction from these highs. Hopefully you have been taking some profits from this move of over $1,000. Please do so, because we are rejecting here. This could definitely, it could be a fake out. We're rejecting from this point. This ain't a bad level to short, but well high, okay? We're not going to short here at local support. The best level to short is actually at the resistance as you are rejecting. So, you know, basically 69,560 as you rejecting only, not as you're pumping. Because when you're pumping, you know, this train might just continue to the upside. But when you are rejecting, that is when you want to jump in, right? You want to you want to jump in with the price action in your favor, not against it, right? You do not want to short the market as it is going against you, right? Once you start getting the reversal on the lower time frames is when you want to jump in the case of a swing failure pattern, okay? Because that is, you jump in on the rejection from the highs. I mean, this is only for this strategy. Let's go. Continue with the comment section. Seb, Moonboot Boy, thanks very much for joining the stream, my brother. Didn't follow him much 2021, to be honest. Only started watching daily lately. Thank you very much for joining, Moonboot Boy, Seb. Much love to you, brother. I sleep and shower on the treadmill, says 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃. Absolute epic. I told him on the latest collaboration that we did a few months ago, Jason, that I would buy a treadmill. You know, I got this studio that I've done here today. I can actually put this up so I can stand up. Hang on a second, it's not working now. There it is. I can stand up here. Basically, I can do my live stream standing up. I can actually put a treadmill here because what I got is, I'm watching out with the cables here. There it is. It's the table that goes up. I'm going to put a treadmill. Why not? It has to be done. It has to be done. Oh my goodness, I got to get this down because if not, the camera is going to move that. Yeah. But that can be done. What do you think, legends? Shall we do? Yeah, the camera's going to come. Shall I get a treadmill? 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃 did say that I'm going to feel much better. I'm going to have more energy. Anyway, I got this electric table, which is absolutely epic. So I can do live streams standing up, and I can actually get a treadmill and start doing some live streams walking. Thanks to 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃. We're probably going to do that. Anyway, let's go right away. Continue through the comment section and let's go through the charts, of course, as always. In a nutshell, here we are at support. If we were to lose this very important level of support, legends, what are we looking at here? Are we looking for a great support at the previous day value area low, where we do have the VWAP very close? We are going to take that Fibonacci levels. We have technically created a higher high, meaning that the trend is probably shifting right now, and we could be creating a higher low. So I would not be too worried if we are going to get a pretty decent pullback down to $68,500. Maybe that is going to be the case. Maybe that could happen. 618 Fibonacci is at the previous day value area low. If this were to be the high, we've got 50% with the VWAP. That is an interesting zone that I would be looking for, those double triple bottoms. That is where I want to enter my long position, because we have a confirmed higher high right there from this downtrend that we have been forming during the last few days. This is a higher high right there. There is high probability that we could form a higher low. So if we do break down, I would be looking for a reaction here at the $68,500 range. We are looking very patiently for those triple double bottoms. This was a beautiful double bottom right over here. I love double bottoms. Triple bottoms, even better. Even better, triple bottoms. As you know, we like them. I know 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃 also likes them. The main reason we got this bounce from the $67,700 range is because of the 618 Fibonacci. We love 618 Fibonacci. It works every time. Look at this. Pivot low, pivot high, 618. Boom, there we have it. Guess what? Pivot high to pivot low, 618. Bang, rejection right over here. We got it, baby. We got the 618 again from the clearest pivot low to the highs created just a couple of days ago. 618. And locally, we did create on the 1 minute, 3 minute time frame. You got it right, guys. You got it damn right. It is that double bottom scenario right there when Tradingview decides to load the chart. Look at this. This is the zone, legends. This is the zone right there where you are hitting the higher time frame, 618 Fibonacci, and you are creating that beautiful double bottom, testing the lows, recovery. This is the moment you want to start sniper longing. You got a couple of minutes to decide. Are you going to long stop loss beneath the low? And yes, baby, we get into that nice little day trade long position. I'm going to maintain this open, see if we manage to get above 72,500. Even all-time high, we make a couple of $1,000 right over there. See if this bump and run comes into fruition. Legends, thank you very much for joining this live stream. I will be posting a video on how I make over $100, several $100 every single day trading just by having a few $1,000s. That will be posted during the weekend, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Got a really exciting, nice tutorial so you can trade and test this out, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Remember, you do have the best deals down below on those exchanges for those experienced traders, Bybit and 𝗬cie. Thank you, everybody. I will be back tomorrow with more. Have a good night and sweet dreams.